Did y'all know that King Tut, the pharaoh we all learned about in middle school, was probably disabled? Oh boy, is it time to spill the tea. Some of King Tutankhamun's believed disabilities include a clubbed foot, Kohler's disease, which is a rare bone disorder of the foot, and a cleft palate. Now, for a little historical context of our infamous pharaoh, he was actually one of the last pharaohs of the 18th dynasty of Egypt, ascending the throne at only age 9. Sadly, he died before he made it to the age of 20, making his overall reign very short and pretty unimportant to the overall Egyptian history. So with that in mind, I'm sure you're wondering, why do we know about this guy? Why do we still study him? What is the deal here? Well, let me tell you, we're not studying him because he's disabled, because never, nowhere at all did that come up in my 6th grade history class. No. The reason you know King Tut's name is because his tomb was founded in 1922 in excellent condition. Since like 3,000 years had passed, this discovery led to invaluable insights into what life was like in ancient Egypt. And this discovery is still creating debate and conversation, like this one, to this day. So why do people think that King Tut might have been disabled? I'm gonna tell you. I read a paper by Dr. Alexandra F. Morris, and y'all, the findings are fascinating. First of all, they found over 130 walking sticks in King Tut's tomb. That's a lot of mobility aids, my friends. For context, I am missing an arm and a leg on the left side of my body. I completely rely on mobility aids to get around anywhere of any distance. And I have 2 walking sticks. 2 versus 130. Now, it is important that I mention that walking sticks could have been considered a status symbol back in ancient Egypt. But considering no other pharaohs were found with anywhere near this amount of walking sticks in their tomb, this find of 130 is pretty significant to the evidence supporting King Tut being disabled. Furthermore, these walking sticks weren't just found in one location, but they were spread out throughout the entire tomb. This leads researchers like Dr. Morris to believe that the walking sticks were spread out so that anywhere that King Tutankhamun might have wanted to go in the afterlife, he would always have the support and assistance that he would need. The final piece of evidence I will share today, because Dr. Morris so eloquently and so beautifully listed out several other examples as to why we can believe that King Tutankhamun was disabled, is this. All of the artwork in King Tut's tomb shows him sat down, using a walking stick, or physically being supported by the gods or his wife. Like all of it. That's wild. If this man was not disabled, that is very peculiar and inexplainable otherwise, right? Now, I'm no Egyptologist, and in fact, I'm not even a historian. I studied English literature in school, but I was a history student for several years. And not once in all my years of schooling did I ever question whether or not disabled people existed in ancient times. Disabled people have existed since the beginning of time, but our history has been silenced, it has been ignored, and it has been hidden away. As a community, we have made so many contributions to the overall functioning of our society throughout history. Yet you won't find any mention of disability in the majority of history textbooks. Information like what I just shared in this video should be taught in classrooms around the world, if for no other reason than to make sure that the dorky disabled girl in the back of the classroom knows that millions upon millions of other disabled people have come and gone, lived extraordinary lives, and that she is not an outsider to this world. Her voice matters, what she does matters, and she is capable of amazing things. Representation in history, accurate storytelling is important. My name is Jessica Jordan, and if you want to know more about the past and present lives of disabled people like me, then be sure to follow me so you never miss another AccessibiliTEA session again. Until next time.